Hi, welcome back. If you found this reading, you are shifting timelines. You're in the middle. It's a coalescing. Okay, so this is going to be a past, present, future reading because what is happening here is everything is overlapping and it's starting to feel weird. So if this reading's for you, the confirmation is going to be that lately things have been feeling weird. And you've been feeling a lot more comfortable with uncertainty, but you still are like, the human part of you is very cognizant of how strange it feels to like truly be surrendered to the void and be this uncertain yet this comfortable. So it's like a new way of experiencing the unknown, a new way of experiencing uncertainty, the void. But you're starting to come out of this phase. You're starting to come out of the hermit phase, but it's still like, I don't know what's going on because I think this is your first time truly surrendered. Like, you are on a spiritual path. You're on a spiritual journey, and that is meant to be, because this is the hermit energy. I keep seeing the hermit card. You are on the hermit's journey. And all of the lessons have been about trust, faith in yourself, which is higher self, which is God. As above, so below. Is earth, is the body. It's all connected and it all speaks and communicates. Guidance from God is guidance from you. Because that part of you is what is the soul aspect of God. So you're living from this space now. But it's still like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Like, well, okay, but like, what are we doing here? And you might not be seeing the motion yet. And the human part is like still uncomfortable with that, but is not like taking over really. But the point of this reading today, it's a past, present, future reading to see how things are coalescing. So essentially we're going to be doing like past, present, future and how it's all coalescing into now and where things are heading. If you know what I mean. Okay, I'm hearing Tame Impala. Let it happen, let it happen. So when it happens, and a cardinal just flew by the window. Let it happen. Whatever you've been asking for is going to manifest, but it has to be in divine timing. And right now, some timelines are dissolving so that you can settle in new ones. And it feels fucking weird. It's like, you might have been feeling like out of it, like you've been a space cadet, you've been dissociated, you've been having a hard time socializing, because when you do, you're like, oh, like it feels very like, I am human, I am acting human. Because you're also unmasking an aspect of yourself that hasn't really had free reign yet, because you've been so much, you've been editing. You've been in the editing process for maybe your whole life. Okay, I'm hearing like sensitivity to criticism, sensitivity to disbelief. So other people's doubts really affect you. But now it's like you have this ownership. I'm hearing like self-ownership. Like you're just owning your shit. To an extent, you really do know who you are now. And you're beginning to unmask certain parts of yourself. Yeah, because it's like that old version of you, that paradigm is dissolving. So it's coming through as like a death portal, which came through in the last reading, the death card. Because this shift, it's an identity shift. And the only true ego death we have is when we die. So it's not that, unless you have like psychedelic induced psychosis, which I think that's like a premature ego death. But what we have when people say, oh, an ego death, it's really an identity shift. I mean, it's a death and rebirth, you know. But it's more at the identity level, right? Because identities can shift a lot throughout life. But anyway, all right, let's get past, present, future, and then we'll see how it adds up to now in the future self. And if you want to hear more about the future self and stuff like that, it came out a lot in this week's astro forecast when I went over the transits for this week over on my Patreon. The link is in the description. Okay. Past. Let's get a present. Okay. I'm going to take all these because they are relevant. And future. Some of you are not going to like this. I'm sorry. Some of you are not going to like this. But it's okay. It's just a new way of operating. It's a new way of moving through the world. What's in the future position? Spirit's like, but you're not supposed to know, actually. Okay. Okay. So we got one card for past and future, and then we got 3 for present. I'm actually going to start with present because I'm just going to talk about it together. Right now, it's time to take action. And the reason why I said you might not like this is because you might not know what to take action on. That's the confusing bit. Cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. Full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Right now, or not now, but yesterday was the new moon in Taurus. So this will be during Scorpio season this year. So between now and Scorpio season, really it's like summer. Like we're just kicking this off now, right? But there's going to be things to take action on. And it's actually a really good thing that this is in the past position. This new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. You just came out of a period of this, of really heavy reflection, meditation. You made some decision. And it's like, yeah, then you got to the point where you made the decision, you made the move. Ooh, move, first move. Maybe you literally moved. You took some action already out of this place of contemplation, right? And that's where you're at now. You took some action after a period of contemplation, and now you're awaiting the other pieces to come together. So now it's about taking action when you get the inspiration. So it's not about just taking any action. It needs to be in alignment with your dreams. So it could be helpful to make a practical plan for some of you. Especially, I know my readings have been attracting a lot of Capricorns because I'm a Capricorn. So of course, we're going to mirror each other. Some of you may need a practical plan, but let it be loose-ish, okay? So it's a set it, forget it manifestation process of writing down what you want, writing down how you want to see it happen, all of that good stuff, and then letting go and then moving, you know, with the flow on the day-to-day, making decisions as you go, as it feels right. And then in the future, I said decision. The future position, there may be a decision. Full moon in Leo, don't let pride get in your way. But what I really feel like there's another decision coming. There's going to be an opportunity to show up, to reveal yourself, very Leonian. And don't let your pride get in the way, meaning your fear of vulnerability. Fear of criticism and doubt came up, right? So in the past, people have been critical, they've been doubtful, and that really affected you. So there's some level of insecurity here that you're going to have to just move through, okay? It's giving imposter syndrome a little bit. Like, know that you can handle this, that you're made for this, and don't let that part of you get in the way. But also, it's like, you know, we want to nurture it, be nice to this part of us. But don't let it steer you off path or like get you to turn down an opportunity that could be really good for you. You know what I mean? So we're in this shifting timeline. Let's see, how is this coalescing to orient towards the future self? So we were in a period of meditation, contemplation. I'm also hearing isolation. Then we made a first move. We made a first move, and that's where we're at now. We are in the position of taking action, but we're still solidifying the dreams and the practical plan, which is why maybe there hasn't been a next step, but there will be. There's going to be an opportunity that if we say yes to, it's going to be an opportunity that if you say yes to, things start to glow, I'm hearing. Things start to glow, to grow. You have a glow up. You grow up. Or something grows. Maybe your foundation, your reach, your abundance, there's like a growth spurt. Especially because with this Cancer card, right now we have Jupiter in Cancer, and then it's going to go into Leo during the summertime. I think July, like right around Leo season. So there is some sort of growth spurt, which is so in tune. Like if you're a Capricorn or if you're a cardinal sign, there's a lot of cardinal energy here, then you're very in tune with the seasons and the cycles of life. Especially if you are a Cancer or a Capricorn though. Very in tune with the cycles and seasons. So it's very on brand, on point to be like, oh yeah, my growth is in alignment with nature. So like everything in nature really glows and grows and expands in summertime. And so are you, unfoldment. Because also we have Virgo season. So this is very interesting. We have Cancer, Virgo, Leo. That's summertime. There's something coming up in the summer months between, I'm going to say July and August, because that would be Cancer through, or July through September, I'm sorry. That would be Cancer through Virgo season, which is the summer. Those are the summer months. Because the cardinal signs, they all kick off a season, right? And Cancer kicks off summer. So that is literally all of summer is highlighted here. And the Silver card, silver is cleansing, whereas gold is attracting. I want to see what the book says about this, though. Precious metals. Something you have is precious and valuable. Yeah, there's something here too about like home, family, security, stability, your work, your structure, your routine. Where is it? Okay, silver. Alchemy, peace, neutrality, the moon, feminine energy, intuition, the shadow, illumination, balance. Silver is considered a feminine metal connected to goddesses. Its energies can raise sensitivity, expand awareness, enhance intuition, and increase compassion. People who wear silver often enjoy improved dreams, love, and protection. Consider silver as a mirror to the soul, mystical, healing, balancing, protective, and creative, always in a love affair with the moon. Cancer is ruled by the moon. What's especially mystical about silver is its ability to show both light and dark qualities through oxidation. Like phases of the moon, sometimes we're illuminating, flowing outward for others, ready to be seen among the stars. At other times, we're reclusive, invisible, and resting. Silver reminds you to honor your shadow, respect your needs, and listen to your inner knowledge. Ask yourself, how do I nurture and care for myself? How can I allow myself to express both my shadow and my light equally? How can I balance these opposing qualities within myself and give them healthy expression? The message silver has for you lies in your answers. Again, what I'm really connecting to here with this reading is the cycles. Right? I was talking about the seasons, which is very Capricorn, and then the cycles, which is very Cancer, connected to the phases of the moon. So the phases are shifting in and out. And it's like you kind of keep coming in and out of these phases. Okay, that's also very Pisces, meditate and contemplate. So maybe before you were going from one extreme to the other, you'd have these big periods of time where you'd be inward, big periods of time where you'd be external. I am getting that you're moving into a more external time. You're moving out of the phase of like more contemplation and introversion. However, now you're learning how to weave both. You're learning how to balance these oppositions within you, also in the way you flow on the day-to-day. You're getting a lot better at tuning into spirit, and which is your higher self, right? It's all connected. To make decisions as they need to be made, to know in every moment. You're also getting really connected to your body and like really being able to feel the signs, symbols that even the body is telling you. So you can kind of map what is needed next, and everything's kind of flowing naturally. So I feel like I want to tell you, like, everything's going to be okay. Okay. And this decision, this action you took, it's not for nothing. Okay. There is some sort of abundance and payout. We have Taurus, we have Leo, Virgo, Cancer. These are very like abundant, nurturing energies. There's a lot of security here. And you're being offered an opportunity to stabilize before this next big move, which could be a literal move. It could be, interesting. It could be a shift in perspective. 5 of Swords. The lies you're telling yourself. What are these lies? What is this? Okay. There may be someone here who doesn't want you to succeed, because I was getting other people's doubts. I don't know what's with that. I don't know if there's people around you. Yeah, and Knight of Swords. Okay, I don't know if you saw that. It was like, I want to be in reverse. Okay, so I'm getting 2 things. We have this, don't let pride get in your way of a decision, a future decision, okay? But also don't let other people's doubts or criticism get in the way of your decision. You know what's best for you, okay? Also, so this is something about blocking. There's a blessing being blocked, and I'm almost feeling like it's being intentionally hidden, and then your mind is filling in the blanks. Like, it's not time yet. Like, spirit hasn't revealed this, and your mind is like playing tricks. It's like, oh, this isn't going to happen, or whatever. This isn't meant for me. Maybe I'm not meant to this. Yeah. Okay. You're now blocking your blessing. So you really need to hone in on your dreams and start to believe that your dreams are practical, because you would not be receiving these dreams from your higher self if they were not for you. Okay. And that is the most practical part of the plan, is to believe in the dream. Taurus is tied to value and worth. It's time to recognize your value, recognize your worth, recognize that your skills, talents, and abilities are valuable in this world, even if, you know, whatever, your parents or capitalism or whoever doesn't value it, they are valuable and they are needed. I truly believe that each and every one of us, our authentic selves, are the most valuable selves that we can offer the world in whatever shape or form that takes. So don't let your doubt and insecurity tell you otherwise, especially if it takes some time. But I don't think it's going to take that long. I mean, we're talking summertime, all right? But this is bringing up something for me of tuning more into the divine feminine. Also, your mysticism, and like there's like a mystery around you. There's some sort of like mysterious energy that is actually very attractive. So yes, like put yourself out there, but I'm also feeling like you're just shining. Like you're just a star, and people are starting to notice. Because you're starting to notice, as within, so without. But also, this is about still being connected to the unknown, the void, the mystery. You see these like black circles, they're all reminding me of new moons. And during new moons is when you plant seeds of potential. That's when you do manifestation work, right? All right, we also have 10 of Cups and 2 of Wands. So before we had, oops, the Nine of Cups in reverse with the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords in reverse. I swear some of you were around someone and that person's energy was blocking your blessings. I'm not going to lie. Okay, I'm not going to pick this up off the floor, but we have 10 of Cups. It fell on the floor because maybe you don't see this coming, or like you're having a hard time believing it's coming. And you're out here with the Two of Wands, just like, what else is out there? It's like, you're already ready to jump ship. What the fuck is up with that? You just got here. Can you wait a second? Like, Spirit's trying to bring something in and you're already thinking about your other options. Yeah. Okay. Knight of Swords in reverse. A little impatient, are we? Yeah, Virgo is about service. Cancer is about nurturing, but it's like this mystical moon, divine feminine energy. It's like there's something about you being so devoted to this mystic path, this spiritual path, and you have something to offer the world through service that is deeply nurturing. Nine of Swords. There's a lot of worry here. There's still a lot on your mind. I just heard haters gonna hate. Yeah, I don't know who these people are around you. I feel like they're more people from the past that are like kind of in your head. And you just need to find a way to move through that. Maybe ask it what it's trying to teach you. An Eight of Pentacles. Because it's time to get to work. Okay, but I'm going to put that aside for a second and get a new deck because I feel like this is a lot about where you're at now, and I want to get more about the future self. Whoops. Okay. Shifting timelines, coalescing. Yeah, you're moving into a life of service where you are going to be valued for your authentic self and your talents, gifts, and abilities. You're being seen. You are a healer for sure. And this could be manifested in many ways. I'm hearing like you could be an herbalist. You could be a speaker, performer, doctor, nurse, artist, painter. There's also something very romantic about you. You like fantasy. You love nature. Maybe you collect rocks or earth things. And maybe you prefer silver because it's not as flashy as gold. And while gold traditionally is supposed to be more attractive and silver more cleansing, because silver can literally like cleanse the body and heal wounds, colloidal silver. But I think silver for like feminine energy is so attractive, right? And it's less flashy, it's more subtle. It has that shadow quality. It's more mysterious, right? Yeah, and I love that on Virgo we have the gold. We have the silver and gold. So this is about, again, balancing the masculine and feminine energies. So again, learning how to go within and then take action, kind of like simultaneously. It's a new flow, a new pace. Okay, how are the timelines shifting and coalescing into the future self? It's too many cards. Four of Pentacles, a big thing is it starts in the body. You may notice physical symptoms, like something in your body is shifting. I'm hearing your appetite may be changing. It's interesting when I said appetite, I was thinking of the crystal. So maybe look into appetite. I think that's a crystal that may be healing for you. You may need to do some body work, some qigong, some sound healing, whatever, to cleanse the chakra system. But it's like this shifting is really, you're feeling it in your body. I wouldn't be surprised if you're like sleeping a lot or if you're having a lot of physical symptoms at this time, because your nervous system is trying to catch up with your soul growth. King of Wands. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to shine. This is that Leo energy. You are a powerful creator. And the amount of vitality you're going to need in this timeline, that's why your body is really having to catch up and adjust. There might be something with your joints, especially. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. You're healing something in the body at this time. And it's like the physical symptoms are a direct correlation to, it's like, how do I explain this? There was a scarcity mindset in the old timeline that you're kind of like, you know, the snake's eating its tail. You're eating the scarcity. So the symptoms are showing up in the body. Your body's trying to catch up. Okay, so there's an adjustment here. Maybe you need to go to the chiropractor and get an adjustment, but there's an adjustment process. Your body needs to catch up to where your soul is, like, for sure. Because your mind, it's like you've been prepping your mind through your soul for abundance, to open up to more, to be more visible, working through insecurity, imposter syndrome, but the body doesn't yet feel safe in the new timeline. Your nervous system has to catch up. Your subconscious mind has to catch up. So it's really important right now to talk to your body, to talk to yourself very kindly and compassionately, and nurture your body, nurture yourself, be your own parent, kind of talk yourself through it, coax yourself through it, literally be like, you know, if you have an opportunity to do something and you're scared, just be like, I know you're scared. It's okay. You know, we can do this. Doing that reparenting stuff. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, because you are moving into a timeline of shining your light. And that is your abundance and your prosperity. You're aligning to your most abundant timeline. The other side of this is, well, and you're already in it. I think that's what needs to be recognized. You're already in it. You're already in this timeline. It's just your body's catching up. The human part of you, the earth part of you, is still catching up, and that's okay. But your spirit is like ready to go. So it's going to take a minute. It's okay for the other parts of you to catch up. But it's almost like soon enough, I'm feeling in summer, something happens and it's like you can't really like wait around anymore. Like your body's just going to have to adjust as you go, and it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. But the abundance, the independence, the prosperity, the growth, the evolution, the healing is going to be, I'm hearing like tenfold compared to the struggles you've been experiencing. It's like, it's all worth it. It's all been worth it. Six of Cups. This fell out kind of crossing it, which is interesting. There may be someone from this is a really interesting interpretation of this card. It looks like in the background there's a heart that's like exploding. And then these two people are sharing a little heart in a cup. So I was going to say there may be someone from the past that you need to come to a place of healing to feel really settled in this energy. But also I feel like there could be someone coming forward to kind of help heal your heart a little bit. I'm hearing doing time. So I don't know if literally someone was in jail, in prison, and is getting let out, and that just like totally shifts your energy, or if it's talking about the timeout hermit period, which I think is probably more likely. Like doing time, like you were doing time, your soul was doing time in an energetic way, like you needed a time out. And it's like someone's calling you out of that energy. Oh yeah. Someone is calling you out of that energy. Page of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. It's time to start something new. Take the opportunity when it comes, even if you fumble and fail. It's important. It's important you don't pass this up. It's not going to be perfect. You're a beginner. It's okay to be a beginner. You have to start somewhere. It's just important that you start. And once you do, I'm hearing getting back on the horse, getting back on the bike. It's like you remember how natural this feels. You remember how second nature, just like muscle memory this feels. Once you get into it, you're like, oh shit, I'm a natural. I was so worried about this, and look at me go. Ooh, the energy I'm feeling is like so... Woo! Gotta stem it out. There's something really important about a connection here. What is the Six of Cups energy? Yeah, in this new timeline, you're really doing it. And again, this is about service work, so I don't know what you do now. I just saw Ace of Pentacles, but it didn't pop out. Yeah, some of you may have been at a job or something and like quit, and now you're working on service work, like doing your skill, your trade, whatever that is. I'm hearing content creation. I'm hearing fishing. That's interesting. Or maybe that's just a hobby. Maybe you like fishing. That's okay. The Tower, is this supposed to be reversed? Yes or no? No. I just heard, but I already had a Tower moment. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So the coalescing of the timelines, you are still experiencing a Tower moment you had with someone, with something that you gave your all to. I'm hearing it broke that shit wide open, and I think that shit was your reality. Shattered illusions. There was a lot of suffering, a lot of pain. And the Tower is still here. It's coming back. I just heard I'm coming back and I'm better than ever. And that was like coming from the Tower. The Tower is like, hey, diva. I'm back and I'm better than ever. But I think what that means is that this Tower moment, it's the equal opposite reaction to that Tower moment. So while that Tower moment was like, boom, like illusion, shattered, rose-colored glasses, shattered, fucking went in your eye and you're bleeding. It was bad, not good. Now, the timeline, snake eating its tail, the Tower is back, but it is the equal opposite polarity of this is something that opens up your world, opens up your mind in the equal opposite way. Like, this is shattering the glass ceiling. It did come out reversed, but I was told that the energy is to be read upright, but the visualization of the glass ceiling breaking is relevant when it's upside down. And you are this star. You are going to rise through this glass ceiling. You never thought you could, but you can. It's just, you can't get too impatient. You can't jump ship before it begins. 6 of Wands. Success is imminent. You are going to have people rallying for you. You're going to have people showing up for you, supporting you. Maybe in the past, nobody cared. You tried and tried and tried and nobody cared. And that hurt. It's so valid. But now it's like you do this and people are rallying for you. Like, fuck yeah. 5 of Wands. There's going to be a little competition though, or maybe this is what you experienced before, because we're talking about the equal opposite reaction. So before, you had people coming for you. You had people competing with you, people doubting you, criticizing you because they didn't want you to win for whatever reason. There was a lot of competition, a lot of people projecting. And that really clouded, it didn't just cloud up your field. It was just chaotic. The energy was destabilizing. And now, trying again, people support you. I'm hearing for you, it may have been the place. So even if that's like content creation, it could be the app. Maybe you were on the wrong app for you. And now you're, maybe you're doing TikTok and now you're doing Insta or you're doing YouTube. And like, that's just working out better for you because it's attracting different kinds of people. You know what I mean? Or you could have tried starting a business before and working with certain people that really brought you down or were competitive. Like you thought they were on your team, they weren't. And now you're trying it again on your own and you're attracting the right collaborators because you're trusting yourself first and foremost. Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. Divine feminine. Know your power. Know your power. Everyone has a divine feminine. And she is fierce. Okay? She's that girl. She's that diva. Regardless of how you identify or the gender you were assigned at birth, this is the part of you that wants to come out, that wants to move. And she's very self-protective. She's very protective of your inner child's dreams. We've been talking about this in all the readings on here so far. And I have a feeling this is going to keep coming through because it's collective. She's protecting this timeline. This timeline is protected. This may literally be a guide that is coming for you right now, holding this timeline together because you're ready to jump ship. You're like, you know what? I gotta go. I don't feel good about this. Stop it. No, you're moving into your Aries energy at the top of your chart. A lot of you might be Cancer risings. Also, Aries first house. So you could be a cardinal ascendant. I'm picking up a lot of cardinal energy. So you may have an Aries rising or a Cancer rising, Capricorn or Libra rising. Or you have a lot of those energies in your chart. And the Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries is really activating you right now to take action, to be this person. But the one who is guiding you is the divine feminine. Because divine feminine, Aries, divine masculine. Divine feminine tells masculine what to do and trusts that he's going to do it. And if divine masculine has integrity, he will. And if he can't do it, he will say that. And then she'll talk him through it, and eventually he'll do it, right? And again, I'm talking about archetypes. I'm using pronouns, but like they're just energies, okay? They can manifest in people though, regardless of gender. Some people play out more their feminine, some people play out more their masculine. The moon, boop, Cancer, cycles, mystery, divine feminine. This is where you live now. This is where you live now. This is where you manifest from. You're no longer manifesting from ego, okay? You swim in all timelines, and it's all about phases and cycles. You are present with all that exists. You are a leader in the realm of the underworld. Your power comes from this place, the magic, the mystery, the void. If you're here, you're one of these people. And you're getting more comfortable with this, which is why you're in such a position of power right now. All timelines are coalescing as you sit in this river and wait. This river, it moves as you move through it. You always know which way to go. Sometimes the river splits and you feel the water, which way the current is taking you. That is how you live now. And guess what? I'm hearing it all leads to the same place. If you get out of the river and you walk on the grass and try to deny this path, you'll walk right back into the water. So it's better that you just accept this, accept that you live here now in the mystery, that you have devoted yourself to being in alignment with spirit and with the cycles of life and of nature. Confirmation cat food. Thank you, Lily. I just got chills. Another confirmation cat food. All right, let's see if there's any last messages. Let's do some oracle to close. Hopefully it doesn't cut off. I don't know how much space I have on my phone, so sorry if it cuts off. Oop. All right, what is some further guidance when we are in these shifting timelines, is coalescing? Okay, getting a message about this card all of a sudden. You and your inner child. You and your inner child. You're becoming the parent of your inner child. Divine Feminine is fiercely protecting your inner child because, oh my God. You were not supported. I'm sorry, you were not. You were not supported to be the best version of you could be, to be the most you could be. You were taught to not trust yourself, and now you do. You trust yourself. Do you understand how big of an achievement that is? Can we celebrate that? Aries, bitch. Agency. Sovereignty. You know who you are now, and you are being the parent you need. Talking yourself through this, saying, I support you. I'm gonna make sure you achieve your dreams. I got you. And it's groundbreaking, and it's helping you break that fucking glass ceiling. Okay? So all timelines coalescing, you are integrating with all of the parts of you. This is like that movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. If you've never seen that, please go watch it. It's such a good film, but it's like you are tapping into every possible reality. You're swimming, oh my God, you're swimming in the river of time. Connecting to all possible realities, feeling out which one is the most life enhancing, and that is what is emerging. And it's starting this summer with something, some opportunity. Drink deeply. Very Queen of Cups, is it not? Let's see what this says. Okay. Drink deeply. When you drink from the cup of your own essence, everyone benefits. But when you try to quench the needs of others while your own cup runs dry, everyone pays a price. Now is the time to pull your energies back. Prioritize the sanctuary of time with yourself and honor the directives you hear from your soul. Name your bliss. Hello. Name your bliss. Align with it and then chart a renewed course to follow. The person you are becoming will always cost you comfort, relationships, security, places, and opportunities. Choose yourself over everything. But I think that's the thing, is you already made a choice that disconnected you from some things. And now you have to make a plan in accordance with your dreams and follow through and keep choosing that path and know that it is for you. Face your dragons. Let me get a different deck, actually. All right, let's get some guidance for this collective. What would be supportive? Anything else? Maybe not. Oh. Okay. We have Yao and we have Septagram. And of course, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's what it looks like to me. Where is this? Oh, I opened right to it. Okay. Yao is the last of the three elemental Trinity healing base symbols, literally translated to mean that I am. You guys, the key phrase of Aries is I am. It's about agency. That I am, or my true self. It is the symbol that completes the Trinity aspect and combines the physical, mental, emotional, material energies of this plane with the energies of the divine, the angelic realm, and the other planes and realms of existence with the universal energy. Drawn in succession and vibrated with the pronunciations of their names, Yao completes the cycle of the transition. Hold on. Transition from material to spiritual. When it appears in your cards, the coalescing energies of Yao are telling you that the current situation is preparing you for a personal transformation which will lead you along a path of light, abundance, and higher consciousness. If the situation seems bleak, worry not. All is as it should be. Remember that this is a test of your will and determination as you grow and evolve. This deck always perfectly summarizes it. It's so fucking crazy. Okay, let's see Septagram. I mean, that was like mic drop, but I still gotta read this, you know. Septagram. The septagram, or the seven-pointed star, is associated with alchemy and specifically pertaining to the seven great lords. I think the seven great lords, it's talking about the personal planets or the traditional seven planets of astrology. Okay, it represents mastery and knowledge over the energies of the seven planets. Yeah, the Knights Templar associated the symbol with the flow of energies throughout Earth that keeps everything in balance. The septagram also represents the elves and the fairy folk, so it is considered a very magical symbol and a portal to the realm of the elves and fairies. Interestingly enough, it is also the symbol of law enforcement officers. Acting as a symbol of strength and protection. 7 is a very powerful number cross-culturally as well as numerologically. When it appears you are asked to be introspective, look within to solve the problems of the without. Your answer has already manifested. Yeah, that's the point. That's the point. You're already there. You're already in this. And it's time to trust that. All right. I'm going to leave it at that.